The United States of America began their World Cup 2010 qualifying campaign as favourites in the CONCACAF section. After beating Barbados 9-0 on aggregate in round 2 of qualification, they were drawn in Group 1 against Cuba, Guatemala and Trinidad and Tobago for the next stage. The USA eased through to the fourth and final round of qualification with 5 wins out of 8 matches. The final group of 6 consisted of Mexico, Honduras, Costa Rica, El Salvador and once again Trinidad and Tobago. This stage began in February 2009 against the old enemy Mexico. Michael Bradley scored to give the USA the lead at half-time. And Bradley found the net once again in the last minute to give his team a 2-0 victory. The USA narrowly escaped defeat in the first away match of the group. 2-0 down to El Salvador. Jozy Altidore and Frank Hejduk both scored in the final minutes to earn a point. A 3-0 win over Trinidad and Tobago followed, and 19-year-old Jozy Altidore added to his growing reputation, scoring a hat-trick. But no consistency for the USA as defeat to Costa Rica saw them concede top spot in the group. With the distraction of the Confederations Cup in South Africa looming, the USA needed to bounce back against Honduras. Chicago was the venue and the home crowd were silenced after just 4 minutes when Carlos Costley put the visitors 1-up. Landon Donovan scored from the penalty spot to level the game after the break. The goal saw him equal Eric Winalda's record and become the USA's top scorer in their World Cup qualifying history. Bob Bradley's man attacked Honduras in the second half and the move paid off. Carlos Bocanegra headed the winner home on 68 minutes, meaning a 53rd consecutive unbeaten match on home soil. They were defeated 2-1 away to Mexico, but with 3 teams qualifying, they were still in a very good position. Next up was El Salvador at Santi Rio Tinto Stadium in Utah, where the USA won through 2-1. A solitary Richard Clark goal would give the US victory over Trinidad and Tobago before an away match in Honduras on the 10th of October presented Bob Bradley's team with the opportunity to secure their World Cup finals place. There was to be plenty of drama in San Pedro Sula. Julio de Leon put Honduras ahead on 47 minutes. But the visitors were then able to produce a superb comeback. Connor Casey equalised after 50 minutes. And it was Casey who gave them the lead just 15 minutes later. Landon Donovan then scored this free kick to give his team a 2-goal advantage. But De Leon scored his second of the game to make it 3-2 with 12 minutes left to play. The USA held on though to qualify for their 6th consecutive World Cup finals. A 2-2 draw at home to Costa Rica saw them claim top spot in the group, a single point clear of Mexico. Honduras were the 3rd automatic qualifiers. A strong qualifying campaign and a second-place finish at the 2009 Confederations Cup has raised expectations for the USA. They look well equipped to try and surpass their best ever finals performance when they reached the quarter-finals in 2002.